What's up everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Sacred Gold Nuzlocke Edition. It has been about a week since I left you guys on this cliffhanger of revolutionary proportions, or should I say evolutionary? Haha, jokes. Anyway, today we're going to be picking, finally, which of these evolutions will be the one that will participate in this Nuzlocke run playthrough thing. The votes are in, and there were over 3,000 comments, so thank you all so much for the support. That was actually really overwhelming. I think it's probably one of the most commented videos I have, other than, like, the viral ones, but that is definitely, like, really overwhelming. So thank you all so much for the votes and participation, and so I've tallied them up. They may not be exactly 100% accurate, but they do pretty much tell us which evolutions here got more votes than the others, and so let's get to it without further ado, I guess. So, let's start off, I'm actually going to switch the screens here, and we'll start off from the top. Started from the top and work to the bottom, I guess. Anyway, Vaporeon is up first, and he actually received 116 votes. And you may be thinking that that's quite a lot of votes, but trust me, there are way more votes on some of these other guys. So, Jolteon will give him up next, and he actually received 512 votes. That is actually, like, a lot of votes. Let's actually go ahead and do Espeon and Umbreon. These actually were two that were quite contested, because I guess they're the two from Generation 2, and they're actually, like, kind of different, because you have the original three, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, and then Espeon and Umbreon had to battle it out, and they actually got pretty dang close. So, let's actually say Umbreon first with 673 votes. And of course, that means that Espeon received 658. Yeah. So, Umbreon actually won that one, but not quite, because we do also have Leafeon and Glaceon, who had a little bit of a battle of their own. Leafeon received 421 votes. So not really as much as Espeon and Umbreon, but still did a pretty good job. So far, Umbreon is in the lead, and so we're moving on to Glaceon with a whopping 790 votes. Yeah, that is pretty overwhelming. That's 750, so Glaceon in quite a big lead here seemed to be the favorite, but of course we still have one evolution left. One to rule them all, and that is Flareon with an overwhelming 82 votes, meaning that Glaceon is the winner! Yay! Bet you didn't see that coming. But seriously, thank you all so much for commenting. Glaceon won by pretty much a landslide, 790. Espeon and Umbreon were pretty close to each other, about 20 votes. But, you guys did end up voting for Glaceon the most, and so we're going to be taking Glaceon here. Please also take this TM for Flash. It will light up the dark caves. Thank you, old man Jenkins, or whatever your name is. I guess it was elderly. Anyway, we're actually going to go ahead and evolve Eevee right here, because there's really no point to keeping it not evolving, because it gets most of the moves earlier in the level. So let's go ahead and use this newly received Chill Door on Darwin, and here we go. We're gonna get ourselves a Glaceon. So now we have Darwin evolving into Glaceon. Awesome sauce. So there we go. That is pretty much how that works. And we also got Flash, as you saw there. Let's actually go ahead and use the escape rope that we got from our friend, buddy, man. I don't remember who, but I think we just picked it up off the floor, actually. But let's go ahead and use that. And now we're back outside. Around the outside. Something. I guess we were going around, but we're actually going to be doing the gym today. Glaceon should actually be quite a bit of help there if we get it to level 13, because I believe it learns Ice Shard or some other Ice-type move, but we're going to go ahead and heal up first. And we're back. I've actually put Darwin up first so we can get a glimpse of the lovely Glaceon out on the field. He actually looks pretty awesome. Let's see how he's doing. Hello, Mr. Darwin. Oh, he seems pretty dang happy, poking at my belly and stuff. Alright, well, we're gonna head into the Violet City Gym here. If you guys don't know, it is a flying type gym. Yo, champ in the making. I'm no trainer, but I can give you some advice. Believe it. If you believe that a championship can dream come true, you believe, then listen. The grass type is weak against the flying. Keep this in mind. Alright, well, thank you for that. That is really helpful, man. But, Glaceon should pretty much sweep through these two little trainers. And then, of course, we have Falkner himself, which I believe in this Nuzlocke edition, or Sacred Gold, rather, in the hack, every gym leader has been edited to have, I think, 5 Pokemon, maybe 6. So we should have a little bit of trouble, but as long as we get Darwin here to level 13, I believe, is when he learns his new moves. So for now, we're going to try and do that. I may actually end up putting the EXP share on someone, we'll see. But yeah, Glaceon, man, we're looking forward to this, or at least I am. I know that a few people have actually picked Glaceon in these, like, Sacred Gold or Storm Silver Nuzlocks, but I guess that's not without a doubt. There is the Dragon-type gym as the last one, as well as Lance. I think you fight him a couple of times, too, so there's definitely quite a need to have an Ice-type, even though we could get one later in the Ice Cave, but that is pretty late into the game. So now we pretty much just have to hope that Darwin actually sticks with us throughout the entire playthrough and never faints, because that would really suck. Then we wouldn't have our Ice type, so the purpose of even getting Leafeon would kind of be defeated if we can't make it to the last gym. But the move that we actually learn at level 13 is Icy Wind, and I don't know what nature I have Darwin on. It's probably a really crappy one. I usually have pretty bad luck with natures, but let's just test out how much damage we can actually do with Icy Wind here. And I just realized I'm not speeding up any of these battles once again. I always seem to forget in these, like, in this Nuzlocke. It's just because it's so nerve-wracking. Like, sometimes I'll be speeding up in a normal game and Pokemon will randomly faint, but if that happens in this game, then that kind of really sucks, because it means the playthrough is pretty much over. So yeah, I don't really want anyone to die here. But anyway, let's go for another Icy Wind on this Toot here, and there he pretty much dies in one hit. So Wingull. Well, we do have still Jaws Jr. at level 14. Yegdip, how about you go in? Yegdip was actually really close to evolving last episode, I just realized, or remembered rather. It's been a while, as I said, guys. It's been about a week since I last recorded. If you guys still or somehow didn't know or never heard of, I was on vacation. I'm finally back, so these videos should be going back to being daily now, which is awesome because I've definitely missed recording. I'm kind of trying to get back into the loop of things, so if today's video is a little bit off, then that's probably why. I just haven't recorded in a while, but trying to get back into the loop of things. I'm going to try to make these videos daily now, since I'm back home and whatnot, but we'll see how it goes. For now, we're doing pretty well, but there we go. Yegdip actually grows to level 18, and he is now going to be evolving, so we have a double evolution for this episode. Here we go. We've got a Pidgeotto. And, here we have Falkner, but I'm definitely not gonna risk dying here, so I'm gonna go heal up. And we're back to take on Falkner. I'm Falkner, the Violet City Pokemon Gym Leader. People say you can clip flying-type Pokemon's wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. Alright, here we go against Falkner. I don't know how many times he has to mention the fact that he's a bird trainer. He's technically flying, but, you know, he's just got a bunch of birds. So let's send out Darwin up first. Of course, I think Icy Wind should one-hit kill most of his Pokemon here. Doduo, though, is faster than us, so let's just hope it doesn't do too much damage. Only 7 HP, so we should actually be fine against at least Doduo here. Let's see how much damage we do. And yeah, it is a one-hit kill, so Darwin should be able to pretty much sweep through this gym no problemo. And since the next gym is a bug type, I think we're pretty much set with the Pokemon that we've got. But I think the upcoming route, we still haven't caught a Pokemon, so we're definitely getting loaded up. No one has fainted so far, which is great. I really hope that no one dies anytime soon, because, I don't know. I'm just gonna try to not let anyone die. I'm looking at you, Flax. I'm still looking at you, man. I know you'll do it eventually. It's just a matter of when. But Farfetch was second Pokemon. Doesn't really do anything. It's not even faster. Actually, it was faster. It did Aerial Ace. Swablu is third. I think Swablu is... I'm not sure. I know Altaria is Dragon and Flying, so it would be 4 times super effective, but oh my goodness, what are you doing? Absorbed Light? Is it going for, like, Sky Attack or something like that? Oh god! Solar Beam? No! No way. Darwin can't die here. Oh my goodness. Okay, well that did 0 damage. That's pretty great. I guess it had an herb that just lets it immediately use Solar Beam. For a second, my heart skipped a beat, but it was fine afterwards. Solar Beam barely did anything, so that's great. Oh god. Well, Icy One's not really going to do anything. We're an Ice type, so... You know what, Swablu? You keep pulling out all these stops, but it's really not doing anything. Our speed fell, though, which might be a little bit of a trouble. So let's just take out Swablu and actually switch out to someone else, because I think we might need to heal up here, because Darwin is pretty low HP. So, Chatot up next. I'm actually debating who to send out. because I do think this guy's got Uproar, and Uproar is really strong in this game. So let's go for Yegdip and just see exactly how much damage Uproar here does. So let's go for a Gust, I think, or Pluck actually will do more damage, I feel. So let's go for that and see how much it does. And not a one-hit kill, and you actually don't even go for Uproar. I think it's got like Uproar Chatter or something, but Uproar is definitely the more... oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, this thing does a lot of damage for some reason in this game. I think its power has been boosted quite a lot, but there we go. We tank the hit, and so we take out Chatot for not the win, actually. We have one more Pokemon to take care of, I think. Oh, I thought it was going to be his Pidgeotto. Oh no, we've got two more Pokemon. That kind of sucks. Alright, well, we've got Murkrow up next, and then we've got one more. I really hope this Aerial Ace doesn't crit or do too much damage. Alright, not that bad. I think I might have to heal up now, though, because I don't want to risk dying. I have some potions. I don't have any super potions, though. Alright, well, Yegdip, you use this one. I don't think it'll heal up enough to actually tank that much, but it should be fine. Pain Attack. Doesn't that do damage depending on the level? So it'll do 14 damage? Yep, that's... Is that the one that does damage depending on the level? I don't even remember. I should have gone for a Quick Attack there, just to not risk him getting a critical, but... You know what? It worked out in the end. I just never think of using Quick Attack for some reason, but there we go. Yegdip is going to grow to level 19, and we've got his final and ace Pokemon, Pidgeotto. Alright, I think it's time, Flax. Flax, I think it's time. I'm sorry, buddy, but this is the way that you've got to go down, man. Sometimes sacrifices must be made for the greater good, and he's actually got quite a fancy little Pokeball on Pidgeotto there using the seals, I think they were called, from 4th generation. Since this is a 4th generation game, I guess they have those, but I didn't even realize it. But Flax, for the greater good, you're going down, man. I know you fought bravely, but sometimes you gotta go for the greater good. So now we have healed up Darwin, and we're ready to take on Pidgeotto, unless somehow he crits us, or that would really suck, because I know crit rates are raised up in this game hack thing, so... I don't know, I'm just always watching out for those, and look at that! We get the critical on him, so great! Alright, he never gets one on us, and we of course get one on him, so I understand. I'll blow out gracefully. You Birdman, for pity's sake, my dad's cherished bird Pokemon, but a defeat is a defeat. Alright, take this official Pokemon League badge. This one is the Zephyr badge. Yeah! With that badge, Pokemon, including traded Pokemon up to level 20, will obey you without question. It also enables you to use the hidden move, Rock Smash, anytime outside of battle. And we get TM51, which I think might be Aerial Ace in this. He actually doesn't tell you. No, it's a Roost. It'll restore half the max HP, so we can actually make pretty good use of that on Yegdip. And with that, we have defeated Falkner, but also lost our first Pokemon. Still looking at you, Flax. You tried so hard and got so far. But actually, we didn't get very far. You got to episode 4. Hello, Mosif. We've discovered something. The details are, well, I can't really say anything, but we want you to carry that egg. My assistant is at the Pokemon Mart in Violet City. Could you go meet him and pick up that egg? Click. Alright, well, we're actually going to be receiving the egg here. I don't know if it's been changed for this generation, but I don't think we can actually even use this egg according to Nuzlocke Rules, because we already received Charmander in this city. So I'm actually going to be following that rule now. If we get like a gift Pokemon in a certain route, I'm not going to use the Pokemon from that route. So since we already received Charmander in this route, or Fuego the 4th, we're actually not going to be using, what is it? That egg, even though I think it's probably just Togepi, but we're actually going to be depositing Flax here since he is our first death in this game. We're going to put him into box 1, why not? And so there we go. Apparently navigating boxes is really hard in this game, so I've renamed this box to Catch, which means all the Pokemon that I've caught and I'm still allowed to use, so Rattata is there. And we have the Death box with, of course, Flax, our first team member to go down. You'll be remembered as the Seedot that didn't do anything. Just like those pirates that didn't do anything, except you were a Seedot and you really didn't do anything. So let's go ahead and heal up now. This shouldn't be too long. I think I may have a cheat that also speeds up that. No, never mind. There is one, though, included in the files. If you've downloaded this game, there's a little cheat to actually speed up the Pokemon Center sort of little healing up thing. But anyway, we have defeated our first gym, lost our first Pokemon, and with that we conclude our adventures in Violet City. So we're actually going to be moving on here as we have quite a bit of slowdown. We're going to move on to, I don't even know what route this is, but rub the Apricorn and get ourselves a little yellow one. That looked pretty orange. I thought it might be an orange actually, but no, it's a yellow one. So we move on to Route 32, where we actually haven't caught a Pokemon yet. We actually also have the Ruins of Alph. So let's end off this episode by catching ourselves 2 new Pokemon here. We have Route 32 and the Ruins of Alph, and I think in this game we might just be able to do quite a bit here in Ruins of Alph, since we actually have Rock Smash. So let's go ahead and use that. I may actually also end up teaching Roost to Yegdip, as I said. Alright, Charmin, you're going to go ahead and get Rock Smash. I think Rock Smash's power has actually been raised in this game as well, so that's pretty good. I'm going to get rid of Faked here since it doesn't really help out Charmin anyway. Like, it uses mainly physical attacks, so yeah. Let's see, Rock Smash's power, I believe, has been raised. It is 60. I think it was previously 40, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's how it goes. Probably wrong since I get most of these moves wrong, but yeah. The mysterious hull, please watch your step. I think there's actually... No, that's not grass. Well, there is some grass around here somewhere, and I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find you, grass. By the way, one thing I never, or always forget to mention, rather, is that the GB sounds I will be alternating per episodes. That was kind of a cool idea that someone suggested in the comments, and so every episode I will be alternating between the Game Boy sounds and the normal sort of soundtrack from the game. So if you guys are wondering where the old school sounds are today, oh gosh, well, we've run into a Rock Smash Pokemon, so yay, we've got to use a Geodude. There could have been so many cooler Pokemon, but now we got to use a Geodude. This is probably going to be a one-hit kill too, so I kind of just wasted a Pokemon, which really sucks. Hopefully it's not. Okay, well, I guess now we have to resort to Route 32. I probably shouldn't have gone for Icy Wind. We could have used a Geodude, but I suck, so there's a wasted slot. Another one. That's actually our second wasted slot since we got an Abra over in that other route, but oh well, at least we'll have a full team of 6 plus that Rattata if I ever actually need to use that. Actually, I don't even remember how to get to the grass in this part. What the heck? I guess we can't enter through there, but I know that there's a way to get to grass before, like, you have surf in this game at least, because I think I've done it before. It might be through like there. You know what? I don't even know. Let's just move on to Route 32. There's a little puzzle that you can do here as well, but I'm not even going to bother. But there we go. Another Pokemon spoiled, ruined. Our chances of capturing it have been defeated. And so now we have Route 32. Let's see what this guy here has got to say first, though. Hello, sir. What up? What is the hurry? Most of right. Some guy wearing glasses was looking for you. Okay, well, I guess we can't move on until we talk to Mr. Eggman. So I guess we'll go get that. Our adventures in Route 32 for catching a new Pokemon will have to wait as we've got to go get the egg. I'm not going to use it though, guys, but I guess we'll go grab it. By the way, if you guys know if this is not Togepi, please let me know in the comments, because, I don't know, I'm probably not going to bother hatching it because it would take up a slot in our party, so that would really just suck since we don't... Basically, we have one less Pokemon that we could, but hey, look at that, it's Miss Kimono Girl. How are you doing? I forgot you even came up in this game. That egg must be... I see. So it was handed from Mr. Pokemon to Professor Elm, then from Professor Elm to you. Now I get it. Ooh, that egg is truly an important egg. Please do take good care of it for me. Understood? Of course. You spin around, girl. You go, girl. You got them moves like Jagger. Swagger. Alright, well, we got someone else. Falkner, what are you doing? I must say, I rather enjoyed our battle. I'd like to give you my phone number. It might be useful in the future. Ooh, Falkner. Getting a little saucy here, giving us his phone number. He really wants to, maybe he wants to go watch a movie someday, have some popcorn, share it with each other, just have a good old time. But we'll wrap up this episode by actually catching ourselves this Pokemon. Let's see, what could it be? Nobody knows. What will it be? It is a Magnemite. Alright, that is actually a pretty good Pokemon. I wasn't expecting that. So, looks like if I manage to catch this guy, this will be our next team member. We've got 9 Pokeballs, so we should be good. I actually was thinking that I might not have Pokeballs, because usually that happens, and Bite does like 0 damage, so we actually have to kind of look out for him killing us in this one, I guess. We're just going to keep going for some bites. I could actually use Tail Whip, but I don't want to risk like dying or something, so I'm just going to keep using some bites, get it down to the yellow HP, and I think we should be good to catch it. And we've actually used a Magnemite before, actually a Magnezone. We had Tesla in black and white too, so I guess Tesla will be making his epic return in this Nuzlocke. It seems like this Nuzlocke is pretty much the All-Stars Nuzlocke run, because we've got like 5 Pokemon that we've used before already. We've got Fuego the 4th, Jaws Jr., and I guess we haven't used a Glaceon before. I've used a Leafeon and Umbreon, and I think maybe a Jolteon way back then, but we're actually just gonna bring back Tesla, no little juniors or anything like that. We're just gonna name this one. Actually, you know what? I've got a better idea. We're gonna name this one. I just had to look it up for sakes of not being trolled because of the misspelling. I actually thought it was spelled this way, but just kind of wanted to make sure. We're gonna nickname this guy Nikola, since the other one was Tesla. Now we've got Nikola and Tesla, the Magnemite duo of awesome. So he's actually not even in our party because we've got stupid Egg. So with that, we wrap up this episode, and I guess we have to go, well, we have the egg now, so we can move on to Route 32. So next episode, we'll be doing Union Cave and Route 32. Thank you all so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, a like would be appreciated, and see you guys next time.